Yo, yeah, let's go. Below Earth's rigid outer crust, there's some magma that's looking to bust. Deep inside, there's a molten iron core that's looking for a surface to explore. Inside the mantle, magma rises, coming through the cracks, full of surprises. Over a long time, magma accumulates, forming a magma chamber that stimulates. Finally, the magma reaches the Earth's surface, and in that way fulfills its life on purpose. When magma reaches the surface, it's called lava, although the volcano form depends on the magma brava. Geologists group volcanoes into 4 different kinds, all of which are like Tom Brady's dimes. Composite shield and lava domes, but don't forget about cinder-cones. All different and special to a specific zone. Volcanoes are awesome, even when blown. Starting with simple cinder-cone. Cinder-cone volcanoes are world-renowned. Formed from particles of congealed lava, and then ejected through a single vent of unhinged drama. With bowl-shaped craters that are 1,000 feet tall, cinder-cone volcanoes are as common as a hairball. Coming up next, got a treat for y'all. Composite volcanoes, the grandest of them all, also known as a stratovolcano. This type is as destructive as a tornado. With lava flows, volcanic ash, cinder blocks, and bombs, this volcano's scarier than pitching a berry bombs. With steep-sided edges and multiple threatening vents, composite volcanoes are truly something to prevent. Next we have Captain America symbology, because it has a shield that made him a prodigy. Shield volcanoes are built out of lava flows, as flow after flow comes out the vent hole. The broad and gentle sloping cone releases basalt lava, which can be really hard to hone. Able to travel great distances, these volcanoes shaped Hawaii on a few instances. Last but not least, we have lava domes. Its lava is viscous like a foam. Unable to travel long distances, it has to grow within its own resistances. As its lava hardens as it resides, it shatters in segment fragments down its sides. We know that lava domes can form out of composite volcanoes, as a grand eruption leaves it like mashed potatoes. Another thing to mention is the status of volcanoes, active, dormant, and fully extinct. How often they erupt is what makes them distinct. Active volcanoes are always ready to explode. Lava would be flowing, making us implode. Dormant volcanoes haven't gone off in some time, but they could go off in a future prime. Extinct volcanoes won't explode again, but still stand tall like Big Ben. Luckily, I've got an example of them all. It's just right here in my backyard, y'all. This volcano is agua and it is extinct. I mean, its last eruption was in a different precinct. At 3,760 meters tall, agua is one of the best of them all. Then we've got a Catenango there on the far right. Dormant it lies with no eruption in sight. At 3,976 meters high, this volcano is a real quiet guy. I say this because of his unruly neighbor, a volcano that doesn't do us any favors. Erupting almost 20 times a day, Fuego Volcano is constantly on display. These volcanoes decorate my beautiful skyline, but are only a few in Guatemala's confine. There are a lot of places where volcanoes can form, so don't worry, I won't make Guatemala this song's norm. There are 3 places where these guys originate. A hotspot is the first that can activate. The origin of magma here is not well known, although the upper magma is a good theory to own. The next place where volcano can become is the divergent plate boundaries where magma can overcome. As 2 tectonic plates move apart, this upper mantle makes a masterpiece like Da Vinci's art. The last place where a volcano can form is a convergent plate boundary, which can stir up a real storm. This is when an oceanic layer goes undone on another plate, stirring up pressure at a very high rate. No matter where a volcano is formed, we know the conditions leave us transformed. One last thing that I want to mention might be the thing that gets your attention. Eruptions, boom, kapow, wow. They are all what we all find most fascinating. Lava, ash, eruptions, it has you all here waiting. End of the day, there are 6 types of eruptions. Icelandic, Palean, remember Strombolian, Hawaiian, Volcanian, last of all Palladian. These eruptions differ by the gas, the ash, the lava. It unloads, unleashing danger, fear, and beauty as it reloads. Eruptions simply are geologic miracles. However, given their destruction, that sounds satirical. Now I feel like we should recap, then you guys can give me very nice feedback. Volcanoes form in particular areas, and their eruptions can cause hysteria. There are multiple different kinds of volcanoes, all of which can cause more damage than a tornado. Volcanoes had influence on our geography of today, not to mention shaped our history like Pompeii. To end, I want to thank you for your time. You learned about volcanoes as I busted a rhyme. Yeah.